Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. There will be relative calm as we approach vacation. Nevertheless, XRP is engaged in a monumentally important resistance level battle. We have already talked about how much material there is to cover in this video. We will review our present scenario and have another discussion about it. 66. Our assets are merely irritated by it. Prickly people are a real pain. The years 2018, 2019, and 2021 flood back into my mind because of this. We couldn't break out of the 32 to 33 cent area. The 66 cent action is now mandatory. Pudgy penguins and the things they do will be the topic of our discussion. Ripple, with its combination of the International Monetary Fund and Bitcoin, is the crypto equivalent of Robert Rockefeller. Chad propelled XRP above 20,000. Impressive thread. Listen up, for he has something important to say. Next, we will go over the next steps, which include a retest and a breakout. So, let's get right down to business. The current price of Bitcoin is $43,960, down 0.18% from Ethereum's valuation of $23.49. Both cryptocurrencies are pegged to their respective dollar rates, USDT and USDC, while XRP is down 3.79% to 66 cents on average. The total market value of cryptocurrencies is $7 million, or $1 billion in 6 months. Where are we supposed to go from this point on? Honestly, I don't see Bitcoin testing the $40,000 level again. In my opinion, that will be the final time the price of Bitcoin falls below $40,000. Of course, we'll find out in due course. My prediction is that we will enter full bull mode if the market capitalization reaches $2 trillion. The bull market is currently in its early stages. However, I believe that many of these alternatives will still have a ways to go before Bitcoin experiences a massive inflow of capital that drives it to new all-time highs, which is great news for cryptocurrency owners and believers everywhere. In case you were unaware, Japan is now one of the largest NFT projects out there. 2024 is already shaping up to be an incredibly magical year, but we, the believers, are the ones who are most accurately described as the 0.5% who have faith in cryptocurrencies, the future, and the direction these markets are going. Their debut was at Walmart, where they introduced their own range of toys. In my opinion, the floor pricing for their NFT is around $10,000. All you pudgy penguin NFT holders have to do is wait for their virtual world to launch. Early in the new year, it will launch in alpha mode, and in April, it will enter early beta. There was a mini conference on Art Basel that took place in Miami Club Penguins earlier this year, and now these NFT-linked toys are starting to make their way into the internet gaming market. They'll be spending time in Pudgy World, an online playground that anybody may visit, not just fans or owners of Pudgy Penguin toys or NFT. Before April of next year, the platform's early access version will be live. The Pudgy Penguin fan base has been patiently waiting for more character interaction opportunities for quite some time. With a place like Pudgy World, players may take their fandom to the next level. Is NF the topic everyone wants to discuss? Would you like to talk about being proactive, taking action, and moving your project forward? That your NFT are useless is something that a lot of people will hear. Their efforts are completely inept, all they do is print images. There is no obvious next step for me. In other words, all those initiatives do is drip-feed Lux lines with new photographs. Something needs to be done about the upcoming pack openings. We need a breeding lab. A painting website is going live soon. The metaverse is where our games take place, thus if you want to own a Lux line, you need to keep growing and advancing the project because time is running out. Apparently, word is going out about him. At some point, you will awaken, listen to the news, and think all I can say is, holy crap, since I really should have one of these links. That's a fair warning. No one should ever have the audacity to claim that we were in the dark about anything. However, I have been evangelizing this on the XRP Drops channel for the past 3 weeks. When it comes to digital currencies and cryptocurrencies, IMF head Kristalina Georgina is quite forthright. "I implore you not to undervalue this planet," she says. "Services are made more accessible, quicker, and less expensive for everyone." Digital currencies are grouped into three types by the IMF Managing Director. The government backs digital currencies issued by central banks, which facilitate transactions and ensure their closure. With the development of trust, which enhances the investment class, the primary unsolved question is interoperability, which affects both stable coins and other cryptocurrencies. Let's listen to her take on a small part of this. "We shouldn't jump to bad conclusions about the whole digital money ecosystem just because there are three broad types. Prior to the settlement of transactions, digital currencies issued by central banks offer finality and receive official backing. As you said, 9 countries are looking into this cosmos. The Bahamas crossed the finish line first with their sand dollar strength. China, a pilot with 128 million participants. These coins belong to the second group, which is stable. Some of them are worthy of the moniker because they are supported by assets. Nigeria, with a large number of pilots, is now making its entrance into the scene, which roused me and made me realize that the International Monetary Fund needed to take a closer look at this because it was moving so quickly. And when their possessions are distributed evenly among them. While they do have some similarities to money market funds, the level of stability decreases once you enter the digital domain, so you should be prepared for the risk that this could collapse just like it did a few days ago. I prefer to express my emotions openly when there is less support. I feel bad for those who lost money. They should have known better than to be unprepared for the investment landscape of today. Also, I'd love to see a parallel universe where cryptocurrency has no true foundation. The key is to not act as though it does. At last, the value-adding factor is the trust that is built. Bitcoin may be called a coin, but it is not money. This is an argument that belongs in the investment class. When I get furious, people often respond with hostile tweets. Why? Because money is defined by its reliability as a store of value, not by its ability to fit into your schedule. I was also asked about my views on the fund when the first country started accepting Bitcoin. I argued that just because it's a sovereign decision doesn't mean it's the best one. Another country has now embraced it. She claims that things are progressing more quickly than he anticipated, and that they had known all along that the International Monetary Fund was going to step in. The fact that they are now talking about crypto, digital money, stable coins, and central banks is a major step forward, but they only now knew. Pay attention to this huge statement from the IMF. It all boils down to the fact that Ripple has the potential to become the Rockefeller of the digital asset market if it adopts a strategy of vertical integration. Ripple netting is used for the network. The primary digital asset, XRP, is represented by XRPL Matejko. Bitstamp is the exchange that has verified ownership of a substantial amount of Ripple, which is in the possession of the trans-border money transfer startup. Standard began to expand its control over the oil industry through vertical integration when it entered the gas and production stages in addition to its conventional refining operations. Companies that made barrel facilities, pipelines, trains, tank cars, and terminals were acquired. Anders all makes a very good comparison with this. We'll go on to the second video of the day after this. However, Chad announces XRP's road trip in response to $20,000 in a thread. Alright, XRP folks, let's jump into the future. Tell me what this is. It's not hard at all to figure out that this is the path we're thinking of taking. Ascending in accordance with this verdant line, we continue to evaluate it from behind. And we're not stopping there. At $1.20, we surpassed the last bull run's all-time high. With an additional $2 to $3, we surpassed the all-time high from 2017 to 2018. Then, at approximately $27, or the 1.6118 Fibonacci level, we may see a blow-off peak. In this instance, we might look into that. A single $2 is just okay. Here I am $3, rest assured, a $5 XRP will be presented. We would want to see XRP increase by $1, as I am about to tell you. Because a 27x increase from there is highly probable, we want to reach $3,000, and a 20x increase is even feasible, the higher it goes before the Bitcoin bull run truly takes off. We have tried XRP values between $17 and $24 to find the sweet spot for a blow-off top. Also, a 27 is probably a lot of people asking for XRP in the double digits, and I'm on board with that. I can see it, there's an RP of $10. An impressive $20 moonshot is within the realm of possibility with this gadget. Jay persisted in carefully analyzing the nonlinear scale. In the end, is the nonlinear scale being broken? So long ago, 6 years ago. Will this finally be the game-changing development for XRP that you've been hoping for? The breakthrough can be seen here. Will this be the turning point that propels us to new heights, like a Peloton? Reportedly, PJ is thinking on getting a 567 or maybe even 8 XRP. His targets reveal it to him. He can see it in the charts, I know it. Additionally, everyone, Dr. Fenton would like to share 66 cents with you. You have crossed over the vital level on the monthly chart, as shown below. This is not the level to mess with. Instead, you will be captivated by the following moves XRP makes if you understand how important they are. In addition, future objectives to close above $1 will be attainable with this. Close to the $18 mark, the 5-wave structure is still visible on the monthly chart. All of us have a challenging amount of work ahead of us. In addition, as XRP reaches $1.88, a boom moment will occur. Where does that leave us? At approximately 27, the graduate began conversing. Dr. Fenton started on page 18. We could be looking at an XRP ranging from $17 to $24, he says. There is accuracy in the data. Since these events will really transpire, the timing of these charts is of the utmost importance. Every single one of these charts is spot on. Having said that, many believe that a chart will reveal tomorrow's events. It's not meant to be that way. It's not meant to be that way. The dates shown at the bottom are not to be used. Just believe that the charts show how this could happen in the next year, half a year, or 2 years, and ignore the timeframes at the bottom. Today, it was all over. Your support in the form of a like and a subscription would mean the world to me. Catch you later, farewell.